Welcome back. This is Sealchan, and this is my Minecraft Alpha 1.0 plus .1. So that's 1.1. Progressive, long, let's play. Today, we are going to walk the coastline from that marker over my head and on away into the distance until the day is done. And we have a night to pass the time in. So, let's go. This almost looks like a reflection of this light. Ooh. Oh my gosh. A little too cavalier about that, I guess. Oh no. Still recovering. I used to have a boat. I guess I don't need one. Well, I do need something. Now I went through all that trouble. I gotta go back and get some wood. I should just go here. Alright, well, I suppose I should explain what the coastal expedition is. I've done it a few times during the series, but maybe you're new and you'd like to know. A coastal expedition is where I set off from a port. This one's the Alsea port, here in Alsea. I go up this way or that way along the coastline. Two reasons why I do this. Reason one, actually I need a boat. Reason one is looking for clay. I collect the clay, bring it back to the fort. It's not a whole lot of sand. Oh well. Bring it back to the port and we're almost time. And store it away until I want to make something with brick. Oh, I think I found my boat. Wow. I went a long ways. Anyway, I originally was going to travel the coastline by boat, heading outbound. But there's a glitch in the game. I suspect the glitch is aggravated by mob spawning plus loading new chunks. It was bad enough that I was going to give up on the coastline expedition altogether. But I decided I could try walking. So that's what I'm going to do. I've covered this area. Clay is smallish to medium-sized places exposed above the water very often. Sometimes below the water. I think I've explored all this. Okay, so which is it? Is this day one, or is this the... Let me get these coordinates. Anyway, now what was I saying? Anyway, one of the goals is to look for clay, but the other goal is to occasionally at least get up on top of something and take a look around. It's pretty low profile land. Looks like a cavern entrance. Not sure if it goes anywhere. I'll probably never find out, to be honest. For that cavern anyway, but you never know. There's the Cascadia port on an island. So anyway, those are the two things I do. Because of the glitch, I walk out the beach and then take a boat back. I start early in the morning, get as far as I can before the sun sets. If I've already found all the clay deposits, then it's a short. Then the day determines one of those markers that you saw, 2 cobblestone with a torch on it. And over the course of several rounds, I will figure out 2 full days worth of walking and call it an end. Yeah, really don't need extra coal. Iron, yes. Coal, no. That's a striking stone. And gravel beach. Lots of exposed stone. Now, it'd probably take a few rounds, but you never know. Because I have to clear up all the clay deposits. This is strikingly flat area, except for that one peak. So eventually I make it a whole day, just straight walking. Cover as much ground as I can. And places here, like here, don't have any sand at all. I make some pretty quick progress. Well, looks like we're gonna finally turn away from an enormous bay and face into an open ocean. We'll see how this plays out. So many of my coastal expeditions, including the last one, I've walked off into the distance only to find the beach. The coastline wraps around till it either returns to where it came from on the opposite shore, or it has some narrow connection, such as this. Foot down. And this gives us an opportunity to explore new oceans, I guess. Well, let's see. Twists and turns of the land are often quite deceptive. Yeah, I'm almost certain that this is the opposite coastline. We've just kind of nearly rejoined it. Yeah, right there. That's what I call a connection, where I walk a coastline and it comes close to another coastline. Gives me a point of departure for further exploration. All of this is a giant what you call it, peninsula. That's okay, because things are going to head off back this way to new territory. Well, it's unlikely that we're going to develop anything out this way. It's a nice little harbor. But I've often found it relaxing to just load up a new game, a new world, and especially in creative mode, and just start walking, just look around. Yeah, here we are. Okay. So like other connection back there from the other. Oh, nice. I do not collect mushrooms that spawn on the surface. It's quite rare. Only underground. And I hardly ever collect flowers at all. For the same reason. Although they are less rare. Oh, I think, yep. Here's some clay underwater. Well, looks like the day is just about done. Let's see if we can gather this clay. Now, as you see here, I replaced the clay I took with blocks of sand. It's a little mini game I've created for myself. Also need to remember to breathe. Okay. It's all clay too, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Let's sand. Alright, well, it's so dark. I'm gonna go ahead and fill that in. Maybe I missed a little clay, I don't know. Let's see. Put down a marker that says where I got to. And since I stopped for clay and for looking around, I know I could walk a lot further. Plus, I'll probably skip over the isthmus. Not the isthmus, the peninsula. I don't know why I want to call it an isthmus. I guess it's pretty close. The same thing in some ways. Well, let's get in the boat. It's kind of another challenge. Navigating back by boat. Now, it's not always the case that I don't run into that glitch I was mentioning by taking the boat back, but I think the chances are less. Could be wrong. I've learned to appreciate the night in Alpha, in part because you kind of have to. So anyway, once I explore the coastline from a port, both the left and the right-hand coasts, then that particular effort is all done. If I find a connection, becomes a candidate for a new port. But we'll see. Right here is a very narrow gap. This is the right-hand coastline from Cascadia. And this is the left-hand coastline from Alsea. Everything through here is all part of an enormous inland sea. Alright, well that's our little adventure for this round. Just so you know, that marked the end of a full day's walk along the coastline, starting from right here, heading this way, all the way out past Bellevue, wraps right around, and comes right back to here. Believe it or not. Anyway, I like this picture. I hope you've enjoyed this episode, and hope to see you in the next. Take care.